He looks tiny compared to the scale of the stage. His clothes are simple, his posture humble. There is no flashy entrance, no dramatic music playing behind him. Just a shy smile and eyes that reveal both nervousness and determination. When the host asks his name, his voice is soft but clear. When asked where he is from, he proudly says the Philippines. A gentle murmur ripples through the audience. Many smile warmly. Some judges lean forward, curious. Simon Cowell, known for his brutally honest critiques and high standards, watches closely, arms crossed, expression unreadable. The boy begins to talk about his life. He shares that he comes from a poor family. His parents work hard, but life has never been easy. Music, he says, became his escape. In a small home, with limited resources, he learned to sing by listening to old songs, radio recordings, and borrowed CDs. He practiced wherever he could, sometimes singing quietly so he wouldn't disturb neighbors, sometimes singing loudly when no one was home. Music was not just a hobby for him. It was hope. It was freedom. It was a dream of something bigger than his circumstances. When asked what he will sing, the answer surprises everyone. Hotel California. A legendary song. A song known for its complexity, emotion, and iconic melody. It is not an easy choice, especially for a young boy standing on one of the biggest stages in the world. A few raised eyebrows appear in the crowd. Some judges exchange quick glances. Simon tilts his head slightly, clearly skeptical. This is a risky choice. The music starts softly. The opening notes float through the theater. The boy closes his eyes for a brief moment, takes a deep breath, and then he sings. From the very first line, something changes in the room. His voice is not just good. It is haunting. Pure. Emotional. There is a maturity far beyond his age. Every word carries weight, every note feels intentional. It is as if the song was waiting all these years to be reborn through him. The audience sits frozen. Conversations stop. Phones lower. Eyes widen. Judges who have heard thousands of singers suddenly find themselves leaning closer, drawn in by something they cannot explain. As the song continues, the boy's confidence grows. His voice rises and falls effortlessly. He does not try to imitate the original. He makes it his own. There is pain in his tone, but also hope. It sounds like a life lived with struggle and resilience, poured directly into melody. The stage lights reflect off his face, and for a moment, the world sees not a poor boy, but an artist. The camera cuts to the judges. One judge has a hand over their mouth. Another is shaking their head in disbelief. Then the camera lands on Simon Cowell. Something remarkable is happening. Simon, the man famous for stopping performances mid-song, for harsh criticism, for rarely being impressed, is no longer expressionless. His eyes are locked on the stage. His arms are no longer crossed. His face softens. And then, slowly, his eyes begin to glisten. By the time the chorus hits, the audience is already emotional. Some people are wiping tears. Others are holding hands. The song builds toward its climax, and the boy delivers it flawlessly. His voice fills the entire theater, powerful yet controlled, emotional yet steady. When he reaches the final notes, he opens his eyes and looks out at the audience, as if sharing a piece of his soul with everyone in the room. The last note fades. For a split second, there is silence. Then the theater explodes. The audience rises to its feet in a thunderous standing ovation. Cheers echo from every corner. Applause roars like a wave crashing against the stage. The boy stands still, eyes wide, overwhelmed by what is happening. He bows slightly, clutching the microphone with trembling hands. The judges stand as well. And then, the camera captures the moment that sends shockwaves across the internet. Simon Cowell is wiping tears from his eyes. Not a dramatic reaction. Then Simon speaks. He pauses before starting, as if choosing his words carefully. He admits that when the boy said he would sing Hotel California, he was worried. He says it is one of the most difficult songs to cover and that many singers fail when they attempt it. But then he looks directly at the boy and says that this was one of the most beautiful, sincere performances he has ever heard on that stage. Simon's voice cracks slightly as he continues. He talks about how music is supposed to make you feel something, and how tonight, this young boy made everyone feel everything. He admits that he was deeply moved, not just by the voice, but by the story, the courage, and the heart behind the performance. The boy listens, tears forming in his own eyes now. For someone who grew up watching this show, dreaming quietly, this moment feels unreal. The audience cheers again. The energy in the room is electric. Then comes the vote. One by one, the judges say yes. Each yes is louder than the last. When Simon delivers his yes, the crowd erupts once more. The boy covers his face, overwhelmed with emotion. He is officially moving on in the competition. But something tells everyone watching that this moment is bigger than just advancing to the next round. Backstage, the boy hugs the host, still shaking. He speaks about his parents, about wanting to give them a better life, about how grateful he is for this opportunity. Cameras capture every tear, every smile, every breath. The clip ends, but the story is only beginning. Within hours, the performance goes viral. Social media explodes. Millions of views pour in from around the world. People share the video with captions about hope, talent, and dreams. Musicians react in disbelief. Fans comment that they have never heard Hotel California sung like this before. Many say they cried watching Simon Cowell cry, because it proved just how powerful the moment truly was. In the Philippines, the boy becomes an instant hero. News outlets share. In the Philippines, the boy becomes an instant hero. News outlets share his story. Communities gather to watch the performance together. People see themselves in him. His struggle. His humility. His dream. Messages of support flood in. Offers for training, scholarships, and opportunities begin to appear. But through it all, the boy remains grounded. In interviews, he continues to thank his parents, his supporters, and God. He says he just wants to keep singing. As the competition continues, all eyes are on him. Every performance is anticipated. Expectations are high, but so is belief. Because the world has already seen what happens when he opens his mouth and lets his heart speak. This is more than a talent show moment. It is a reminder that greatness can come from anywhere. That talent does not depend on wealth. That sometimes, the smallest voices can make the loudest impact. And that even the toughest critics can be moved when something is truly real. So the next time you hear someone say dreams are impossible, remember this boy. Remember the night a poor Filipino child stepped onto the biggest stage in the world, sang a legendary song, and made Simon Cowell cry. If this story touched your heart, stay with us. Because there are many more moments like this waiting to be told. Music. Emotion. Hope. And stories that remind us why we believe in dreams in the first place.